Mr. Beckham, how are you? What do you think of the mayor's latest proposal about that piece of land for stadium?
I think it's very exciting. Obviously, it gives us another option. It gives us another location which has come out of the blue, which is it's gone from having one great possible location to two. So we're very happy.
Would it impact the size or the shape of the stadium?
No, we still want to build a stadium that is 20, 25, possibly 30,000, but I'd say 25,000 seater stadium in an iconic location. You know, one of the reasons why we've always said that we love the port of Miami is because, in my eyes, it fits the vision of what we want to create and what we want to create for the people of Miami and the city of Miami. It's something that I've said so many times that, you know, every weekend when the images are beamed across not just America but across the world, I want them to see Miami exactly how I see it and how many people see it, which is an exciting place with vibrant people and passionate people, and that's why I think that the stadium needs to be downtown, needs to be on the water. But like I said, you know, we have other options. We have looked at other options, and when people have asked me about my preferred site, I've always said it has to be on the water.
How big of a problem would the $18 million in fill be to fill that boat slip area in?
Well, I think, you know, it's one of the things that we've always said from day one, that, you know, we don't want local taxpayers' money. You know, we're coming in here, we want to be a positive for the city. We want to be someone that's coming in here and giving back to a city that actually deserves a great soccer team, and we're bringing that, and we've said that we will fund the stadium. You know, it's one of the things that we've said from day one, and we'll continue to say. And you know, the funding of filling the site in, the funding of the stadium, is something that we feel very passionate about. So if that is to be a possible site, then I think it's a positive one.
What was the purpose of the What was the purpose of the visit today?
The purpose of, you know, every time that I've visited, obviously Miami, is to get the support of the commissioners, to get the support of the people, and overwhelmingly we have the support of, in my eyes, 99% of the people that I've seen, the people that I've sat down and had meetings with, and like I said, overwhelmingly it's a positive that we're going to bring soccer to this part of the world.
What would you say to people who are concerned about the plans to build a stadium at the port?
It was never going to be a smooth ride, you know, because up until a few weeks ago, you know, it was very smooth, and nothing in business and nothing that wants to be, in my eyes, has to be successful, was ever going to be that smooth. So, of course, we take on the concerns. You know, at the end of the day, I'm an owner that doesn't want to come into this city. You know, I'm an Englishman, so I've been welcomed into Miami with open arms so far. I don't want to be a negative for this city. I don't want to be a negative for Miami. You know, we see the franchise as a positive. We see, you know, a soccer team in this part of America as a positive. So we understand the concerns. We take on the concerns. At the end of the day, we want to be a positive for people. We want to be a positive for everything that I believe soccer's all about. It's about people enjoying it. This part of America has not had a soccer team for quite a few years, and they deserve one. And
is the port still your first choice?
Yeah, is this now the preferred site, the boat slip site?
It's another site. It's another site. I wouldn't say it's a preferred site, but it's a very good option. Likewise with the Port of Miami. And like I said, you know, we've had a couple of meetings with certain people, and we've listened to the concerns and listened to the worries. And at the end of the day, you know, we want to please the people of Miami. And it's one of the reasons why we fund the stadium. It's one of the reasons why my investors will be putting up, and myself will be putting up, you know, $250 million to bring a stadium to Miami that people in Miami will be proud of. We don't want to bring worries, we don't want to bring concerns with traffic, which I know is one of the concerns, but we've raised that many times. You know, I've not played at one stadium in the world that has never had any traffic. So that is obviously one of the things that we've talked about. We don't want to get in the way of anything negative. So
thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Beckham.